1 Samuel chapter 19. So, Saul was totally raging and told Jonathan and his whole squad, "Dude, we gotta off David." But Jonathan was way into David, like total bromance vibes, and he was like, "Bro, my dad's trying to kill you. So, hide out till morning, okay? Stay low-key in a chill spot. I'll chat with my dad in the field and totally scope out what's up, then I'll spill the tea to you." Jonathan hyped David up to his dad, saying, "Come on, king. Don't sin by taking out David. He's done nothing shady. The dude's been totally solid. He literally risked his life to wipe out that Philistine giant, and the Lord made it a total win for all of us. You were stoked, remember? So, why shed innocent blood, dude?" Saul was like, Okay, I swear on the Lord, David won't be toast." So Jonathan gave David the update and brought him back to hang with Saul like old times. Then another gnarly battle broke out, and David totally shredded the Philistines again. They bailed hard. But later, while Saul was all moody and gripping his spear like a creep, David was jamming on his harp trying to vibe the room. Saul totally launched his javelin at him, trying to pin him to the wall. But David dipped out fast, ninja style, and bailed that night. Then Saul sent dudes to stake out David's place and whack him in the morning. But Michal, his wife, was like, "Babe, if you don't bounce tonight, you're so dead tomorrow." So she, helped him climb out the window and he peaced out fast. Michal pulled the OL mannequin in the bed trick, some goat hair and a blanket. Classic. When the messengers rolled up, she told them, "He's super sick right now." Saul was like, "Whatever, carry him up in bed, I'll finish him myself." But when the messengers showed up again, surprise. It was a prop with a goat hair pillow. Saul snapped, "Girl, why'd you play me like that? You let my enemy escape." And Michal said, He told me, let me go or I'll waste you." So David sprinted to Samuel in Ramah and gave him the full drama rundown. They hung out in Naioth. Word got back to Saul, "Yo, David's hiding in Naioth." So Saul sent some goons to nab him. But when they saw Samuel and the prophets all vibing and prophesying, boom. Spirit of God hits them, and now they're prophesying too. Saul was like, "Seriously?" and sent more messengers. Same thing, prophesying mode, activated. So Saul's like, "Fine, I'll do it myself." He went to the big well at Sechu and asked, "Where's Samuel and David?" Some dude goes, "At Naioth, bro." Saul heads there, but the Spirit of God hits him too. He's walking and talking like a total prophet all the way to Naioth. And then, no joke, Saul strips down, lies around totally naked, and starts prophesying all day and night. And people were like, "Wait, is Saul one of the prophets now?" 1 Samuel chapter 20. David was like, "Bro, what did I even do? Did I, offend your dad or something? Why is he trying to totally end me?" Jonathan was all, "No way, dude. You're not gonna die. My dad tells me everything big or small. He wouldn't ghost me on this." But David was like, "Bruh, your dad totally knows we're tight. He's probably thinking, let's not bum out Johnny boy. But I swear on the Lord and your soul, man, there's only 1 foot between me and the grave." Jonathan goes, "Whatever you want me to do, bro, I'm in. Just say it." David said, "Okay, listen, tomorrow's the new moon party and I'm supposed to chow down with the king. But let me go off-grid till the 3rd night. If your dad notices I'm gone, say, David begged me to let him go to Bethlehem for the yearly fam sacrifice. If he's chill awesome, I'm safe. But if he goes full rage monster, you'll know he's got bad vibes planned. So please dude, be cool with me, you and I made a sacred bro pact. But if I have done anything shady you kill me yourself, don't hand me over to your dad." Jonathan was like, "Whoa, no way, man. If I knew my dad wanted to trash you, you think I wouldn't warn you?" David asked, "Okay, but what if your dad totally flips out? Who's gonna tell me what he says?" Jonathan was like, "Let's head out to the field, dude." So they both took the conversation outdoors, nature style. Jonathan prayed, "Oh Lord, if I chat with my dad tomorrow or the next and he's got good vibes for David, I'll totally let him know. But if my dad's being a jerk and wants to off you, I'll for sure tell you so you can bail safely. May the Lord be with you just like he was with my dad before he totally lost it." promise me something though, if I'm still around, show me the Lord's kindness. Like, don't let me die. And don't ghost my fam either, even after the Lord wipes out all your enemies like, everywhere. So Jonathan made this sacred bro promise with David like, may the Lord hold your enemies accountable, dude. Then Jonathan made David swear it again, cause he totally loved him, like soul bond level love, no joke. Jonathan said, tomorrow's the new moon and trust me bro, they'll totally notice your chair's empty. After 3 days, sneak back to that hideout spot near the Ezel Rock. You know the one? I'll launch 3 arrows nearby, like I'm doing target practice. Then I'll send a kid to fetch him. If I say, the arrows are right here dude, then it's safe, you can come out. But if I yell, the arrows are past you bro, then you got a jet. That's the Lord saying, bounce now. So, like everything we just said, may the Lord be the forever bond between us, dude, like seriously eternal vibes. So David went full stealth mode and hid in the field. When the new moon hit, the king took his seat to feast. As usual, Saul plopped down by the wall, Jonathan stood up, Abner was chillin' beside Saul, but David's seat? Totally empty. Saul didn't say a word that day. He figured, maybe the dude's like ritually unclean or something. That's gotta be it. But the next day rolled in and David's seat was still ghosted. Saul asked Jonathan, dude, where's Jesse's kid? He bailed yesterday and today. Jonathan replied, David begged me for a pass to go to Bethlehem. He was like, bro, my fam's doing a sacrifice thing and my bro said I had to be there. So if you're cool with it, can I bounce and catch up with the fam? That's why he's not here. And Saul flipped out on Jonathan, you rebellious spawn of a twisted woman. Don't you get it? You've totally chosen Jesse's boy over your own future, and it's like a slap in your mom's face too. As long as that guy's breathing, you'll never be king. So, like, bring him here now, he has to die. Jonathan snapped back, why dad? What's he even done wrong? Saul hurled his javelin at Jonathan, total rage mode, and that's when Jonathan realized for sure. His dad was out to off David. Heartbroken, Jonathan stormed out of dinner. Didn't even touch his food. He was super upset that his dad had totally disrespected David. Next morning, Jonathan went out to the secret field meetup spot with a kid tagging along. He said to the kid, run and grab the arrows I shoot. And as the boy sprinted, Jonathan launched one way past him. When the kid got close to where the arrow landed, Jonathan shouted, isn't that arrow past you, bro? Then he yelled, move it. Go fast. Don't stop. So the kid snagged the arrows and came back. The kid had no clue what was actually going on. Only Jonathan and David were in on it. Jonathan handed over his bow and gear to the kid and said, take these back to town, dude. As soon as the kid was gone, David popped up from his hiding spot, face planted to the ground and bowed 3 times. Then the brothers hugged it out, crying their eyes out, but David cried the most. Jonathan said, go in peace, man. We both swore to the Lord, remember? He's the bond between us and our future fams forever. Then David hit the road and Jonathan went back to the city. 1 Samuel chapter 21. So David cruised over to Nob and met up with Ahimelech the priest. Ahimelech was like totally freaked and asked, dude, why are you rolling solo? Where's your squad? David was like, okay, so the king like gave me this top secret mission, bro. He said not to tell anyone what it's about. I sent my guys ahead to meet me later, you know, covert ops style. So, like, what snacks do you have on hand? Can I grab like 5 loaves of bread or whatever you've got lying around? And the priest replied, I don't have like regular bread, but there's the holy stuff, but only if your dudes have kept their chill and like no ladies lately. David nodded, all for sure. No girls, we've been on mission mode for like 3 days. We're clean. So even if the bread is holy, it's kinda chill now, right? So Ahimelech handed over the sacred bread. It was the holy showbread from the Lord's setup, swapped out with fresh baked loaves. Meanwhile, this guy Dog, total sketchball and Edomite, was hanging out at the tabernacle that day. He was like head ranch dude for Saul. David asked Ahimelech, hey, so, got any swords or spears lying around? I had to like dip in a hurry and left my gear behind. The priest was like, Well, there's the sword of Goliath, the one you totally wrecked him with in Elah Valley. It's all wrapped up behind the ephod. Take it if you want, it's the only blade here. David was like, no doubt, that thing is epic. Gimme that. So David pieced out fast because he was super scared of Saul and ended up at Gath chillin' with King Achish. But the servants there were like, whoa, isn't this David, the big shot king? Didn't the chicks sing about him like, Saul killed thousands but David's killed tens of thousands? David heard that and it totally freaked him out. He got all anxious about being in front of Achish. So he went full method actor, started acting all cray-cray, scribbling on doors and letting drool just fall down his beard. Like full meltdown vibes. Achish was like, okay, do you guys not see this dude's bananas? Why'd you even bring this mess to me? Do I seriously look like I need more crazy people? This wild dude is supposed to hang out in my crib now? Hard pass, brothers. 1 Samuel chapter 22. So David totally bailed from there and hid out in this rad cave called Adullam. And when his bros and the fam heard he was laying low there, they rolled up to join him. And then, all the people who were totally stressed, drowning in debt, or just majorly bummed out came to hang with David. He became their boss, full-on captain. There were 400 dudes with him. Then David cruised over to Mizpeh in Moab and told the Moabite king, hey dude, can my mom and dad chill with you for a bit while I figure out what God's got planned for me? So he brought them over to the king, and they stayed there while David kept hiding out. But then the prophet Gad was like, yo, don't stay in this hideout. Head to Judah, man. So David packed up and dipped into the forest of Hereth. Meanwhile, Saul heard that David and his crew had been spotted. Saul was just chilling in Gibeah under a tree, classic, with a spear in his hand and all his bros standing around. Then Saul shouted, hey Benjamite bros, seriously? You think the son of Jesse is gonna give you vineyards and promotions? Make you all bosses of big squads? Y'all are totally plotting against me. Nobody told me my own kid teamed up with David. None of you even feel bad for me. My own son got David to ambush me. Then Dog the Edomite, total tattletale, spoke up, I saw David, that Jesse guy's kid, at Nob with Ahimelech. Ahimelech asked God stuff for him, gave him snacks, and even hooked him up with Goliath's sword. So Saul was like, bring me Ahimelech and his whole priest fam from Nob. And they all got summoned to the king. Saul called out, hey Ahitub's kid. And Ahimelech was like, right here, my king. Then Saul was like, why'd you team up with David? You gave him food, weapons, and even asked God for help so he could come for me. But Ahimelech was all, dude, who's more loyal than David? He's your son-in-law, follows your commands, and totally has honor. And asking God stuff for him? It's not like that's new. I didn't know anything shady was going on. Please don't blame me or my fam, we were totally clueless. But the king snapped, you're toast, Ahimelech. You and your whole fam are going down. Saul told the guards, take him out, they helped David and didn't tell me. But the guards were like, no way dude, and wouldn't touch the priests. So Saul turned to Dog, you do it. And Dog went full psycho, taking out 85 priests who were wearing the holy ephod. Then he wiped out Nob, full disaster. Men, women, kiddos, babies, even cows and donkeys, all totally slashed with the sword. Gnarly and brutal. But one priest's son, Abiathar, dipped and made it out alive. He ran to find David. Abiathar told David everything, how Saul had slaughtered the Lord's priests. And David was like, ugh, I knew Dog would snitch when I saw him there. I feel awful, I kinda got your whole family killed. But hey, stick with me. Don't freak, the dude trying to off me wants you gone too. But with me you're totally safe, bro. 1 Samuel chapter 23. So word got to David that the Philistines were totally messing with Keilah, stealing grain and trashing the threshing floors. And David was like, hey Lord, should I totally go wipe out these Philistine dudes? And the Lord was like, yeah dude, go smack him down and save Keilah. But David's bros were like, bro, we're already freaking out here in Judah and now you want to take on the whole Philistine army? Major stress. So David asked God again and the Lord was all, totally go for it. I got your back, I'll drop those Philistines right into your hands. So David and his crew rolled out to Keilah, threw down with the Philistines, jacked their cattle, and totally dominated them. Like massive win. David rescued the whole town. Epic. Oh, and around this time Abiathar, son of Ahimelech, ran up to David in Keilah, bringing the ephod like a spiritual VIP pass. Then Saul heard David was chillin' in Keilah and he was like, "Oh man, this is divine. God totally served him up to me. He's boxed in by walls and gates and all that jazz." So Saul called his whole crew like, "Gear up, bros, we're gonna roll into Keilah and trap David and his dudes." But David got wind of Saul's shady sneak attack plans. So he told Abiathar, "Dude, bring the ephod. We gotta talk to God like now." Then David prayed, "Lord God of Israel, I just heard Saul's totally gonna come to Keilah and wreck the place. Just 'cause I'm here. Will the people here rat me out? Is Saul really coming? Please, Lord, tell your boy what's up." And God was like, "Yep, he's coming down." David asked again, "Are these Keilah peeps really gonna sell me out?" And God was like, "Yeah bro, they totally will." So David and his 600 ride-or-die dudes bounced. They just wandered wherever they could. When Saul heard David had pieced out of Keilah, he backed off the whole mission. David set up camp in the wild, like hardcore hideout style, in strongholds in the wilderness of Ziph, chillin' on a mountain. Saul kept trying to find him every single day, but like no dice, God wasn't letting that happen. David totally knew Saul was out there trying to end him, and he was laying low in the woods of Ziph, staying under the radar. Then out of nowhere, Jonathan, Saul's son and total bestie, hiked out into the woods and was like the ultimate hype man, lifting David up and giving him mega strength in God. And Jonathan was like, "Bro, don't stress. My dad Saul? He's not gonna catch you. You're totally gonna be king of Israel, and I'll be your wingman right beside you. Even my dad totally knows it deep down." So they had like this solemn bro pact in front of the Lord, sealed with heart vibes. David stayed chillin' in the woods and Jonathan pieced out back to his place. But then, these shady Ziphite dudes slid into Saul's DMs in Gibeah and were like, "Hey, so like David's totally hiding in our neck of the woods, in the Fortress Y part on the hill of Hachilah, south of Jeshimon, FYI. So like if you're still vibin' with hunting him down, your majesty, come on down, we'll hand him over easy breezy." And Saul was all, "Bless your little hearts. You guys are the real ones, thanks for caring about my feels. Alrighty, go back and spy real good, figure out exactly where he's crashing. I heard he's like super sneaky. Scope out all the hiding spots, gather the deets, then come back with the full scoop. I'll roll out with y'all, and if he's anywhere in Judah, I'll sniff him out like a bloodhound, no joke." So the Ziphites bailed and headed back to their turf before Saul rolled in. Meanwhile, David and his dudes had relocated to the wilderness of Maon, Hanjin, in the plains south of Jeshimon. Saul and his bros hit the trail too, hunting hard. When David got the tip, he ducked into a big OL rock formation in Maon to hide out. But as soon as Saul heard, he gunned it after David into the wild. Saul was hiking one side of the mountain while David and his crew were scrambling on the other, like a major wilderness game of hide and seek. David was straight up sprinting to stay alive, 'cause Saul's squad was closing in from all sides. Then, plot twist, a messenger came breathlessly to Saul like, "Yo, stop what you're doing. The Philistines are invading the land like right now." So Saul ditched the chase and turned back to handle that Philistine drama. That wild cliffhanger? They named the spot Selahamalikoth, which basically means rock of slippin' away, bro. David bounced from there and hunkered down in the epic strongholds at Engedi. Talk about a next-level hiding spot with desert views. 1 Samuel chapter 24. So, like, when Saul came back from chasing the Philistines, someone was like, "Yo, David's hiding out in the Engedi wilderness, man." And Saul was like, "Let's roll." And picked 3,000 of the gnarliest fighters in Israel to go goat rock climbing in search for David and his crew. He found this sheep cave along the trail and went in for a potty break, totally not knowing David and his squad were like already chillin' in the shadows. David's dudes whispered, "Bro, this is it. The Lord totally set this up for you. You can do whatever you want to him now." So David sneaks up and slices off a piece of Saul's robe, stealth mode activated. But then like guilt tsunami. David's heart was all, dude, not cool. He told his guys, no way, brothers. I can't do that to my master. He's the Lord's chosen one. Like, hands off, seriously. So David held his guys back with his words like, chill, no stabbing today. Saul finished his cave business and bounced. Then David came out and was like, yo, my king. And when Saul turned, David full-on face-planted in respect mode. Why you listening to rumors that I'm trying to hurt you? David asked. Today you literally saw me spare your life in that cave, bro. My guys told me to take you out, but I was like, no way. That's the Lord's dude. Look, I even got the hem of your robe here, proof I could have shanked you but didn't. So like, Avi, I'm not out to get you, even though you're totally trying to get me. Let the Lord be judge, not me. If there's any payback, it's in his hands, not mine. There's this ancient proverb, right? Wickedness comes from the wicked. That ain't me, dude. Like, who am I even? Some dead dog? A flea? You're the king chasing me for nothing. So I'm asking the Lord to be the judge here, to back me up and pull me out of this gnarly sitch. When David wrapped up his mega-sincere speech, Saul got all emotional and was like, is that you, my boy David? And he straight up cried. You're like way more righteous than me, bro. I've been a total jerk and you've been like super noble. Today you proved it. God handed me over to you and you didn't even smite me, man. I mean, who finds their enemy and just lets them skate off? May the Lord totally bless you for this, dude. I know for sure now you're gonna be king. Like, it's locked in, man. So, like, promise me by the Lord you won't wipe out my fam or erase my name after I'm gone, okay? David was like, for sure, I swear. Then Saul pieced out home and David and his bros went back to their hideout spot. 1 Samuel chapter 25. So like, Samuel, total legend, passed away and everyone in Israel was super bummed. They came together, mourned hard, and buried him at his place in Ramah. Then David pieced out to the wildlands of Paran. There was this mega-rich dude in Maine with his flocks over in Carmel. Like, bro had 3,000 sheep and 1,000 goats. It was shearing season and he was living large. His name? Nabal, which is like fitting, cause he was harsh and totally lame. But his wife Abigail? Total babe and brainy. She was goals. He was gross. Classic mismatch. David chillin' in the wilderness heard, yo, Nabal shearing his sheep. So David called up 10 of his guys and was like, okay bros, head up to Carmel, find this dude Nabal, and give him a good vibe from me. Say, peace to you, peace to your fam, and peace to everything you got going on. I heard you're shearing now. Just FYI, your shepherds who were around us, we didn't mess with them. Not even one lamb missing, bro. Ask around. So like, if you could hook us up with whatever you've got, bread, cheese, I dunno, we'd be stoked. We're just chillin' on a good day out here. Yours truly, David. The young guys went and said all that to Nabal, full polite mode. Then waited. But Nabal snapped and was like, David? Who dat? Jesse's kid? Sounds like some rando dropout. Servants are running off left and right these days. And I'm supposed to hand over my bread and water and steaks for guys I don't even know? Hard pass. So David's guys were like, yikes, turned around and told David everything. And David was like, strap up, boys. And everyone grabbed their swords, including David. 400 warriors rolled out. 200 stayed back to watch the gear. Meanwhile, one of Nabal's guys ran to Abigail like, girl, David sent a crew with a friendly message and your man Nabal totally trashed them. But like real talk, David's guys were angels out there. No one messed with us. Nothing ever went missing. They were like full-on security 24/7. Day and night sheep protection. Premium vibes. So, you gotta do something because the boss man has zero chill and David's mad. No one can even talk sense into Nabal. He's straight up Belial energy. Abigail didn't even blink. She packed up 200 loaves of bread, 2 wineskins, 5 roasted sheep, roasted corn, 100 raisin bundles, 200 fig cakes, and loaded it all on donkeys like a queen. She told her crew, go on ahead, I'll catch up. And like, she didn't say anything to Nabal. Sneaky saint vibes. As she rode down a hidden path, bam, David and his warriors came down toward her. Talk about tense. She met them head on. David was fuming and mumbling, "Dude, I totally protected this guy's stuff in the wild for nothing. Like, not even a goat went missing and this is how he repays me? So uncool. May God totally wreck David's enemies if I don't wipe out every single dude in Nabal's crew by sunrise. I'm talking no survivors, man." When Abigail saw David, she like totally hopped off her donkey, face planted on the ground, and bowed so hard. She dropped to his feet and was like, "OMG, my dude, if someone has to take the blame, like totally let it be me. But please, can I say something real quick? Just hear me out, okay? Please don't even trip over my husband Nabal. His name literally means fool and he totally lives up to it. I didn't even see your guys when they came. But now, as the Lord lives and you breathe, thank goodness he kept you from going full murder mode. Let anyone who tries to mess with you end up like Nabal, super dumb and cursed. So here's this gift I brought. Can you give it to your squad? Sharing is caring. Please forgive me, your humble girl. I just know the Lord's totally gonna make your house solid because you fight his battles, and honestly, you've been blameless this whole time. Yeah, someone's totally trying to kill you, but your soul? It's wrapped up in God's good vibes. Your enemies? The Lord's just gonna sling him like pebbles from a slingshot. So when God makes you king, and I know he totally will, you won't even feel guilty about this day, cause you didn't do any sketchy revenge stuff. And when God blesses your socks off, just remember your girl here, okay? Then David was like, "Whoa, bless the Lord who totally sent you here today. Bless your advice. And bless you, seriously, you totally stopped me from making a bloody mess out of this. For real, if you hadn't shown up, Nabal's house would have been dude-free by sunrise. Not even a bro left standing." So David accepted all the stuff Abigail brought and was like, "You can totally go home in peace now. I heard you loud and clear, and I respect the heck out of you." Abigail got back and Nabal was throwing a feast like he was some royal bro. Dude was wasted, totally smashed. So she didn't say a word till morning. Next morning, when the hangover hit and Abigail spilled the tea about what went down, Nabal's heart straight up froze. Guy turned into a human statue. About 10 days later, the Lord totally dropped the hammer. Nabal died. R.I.P. foolish man. When David heard Nabal bit the dust, he was like, "Praise the Lord. He totally stood up for me and kept me from doing something gnarly." Nabal got back everything he dished out. So David sent a group text, kidding messengers, to ask Abigail to be his wife. David's crew pulled up to Abigail's crib and were like, "Hey girl, David sent us. He's asking if you want to marry the king in waiting." She got up, bowed super humbly and said, "I'm your girl, and I'll even scrub your crew's feet if that's what it takes." She didn't waste a second. She saddled her donkey, grabbed 5 of her girls, and rolled out behind David's messengers. Boom. She was now Mrs. David. Oh, and BTW, David also married a high gnome of Jezreel. Yeah, it was getting plural. Meanwhile, Saul totally gave David's first wife Michal to this guy Faulty, son of Laish. Drama llama.